Hey.
Hey. So.
Ow! That hurt.
What'd you do?
My shoulder, like, went out of place.
That's gross. So yeah, how was that pee?
It was great.
Hold it in for 5 days.
He made me pee.
She held it in for 5 days.
I was like, I have to pee so bad. And he was like, well, why don't you go pee? And I was like, I don't feel like it. And he's like, well, why not? And I was like, I haven't peed for like 5 days. And he was like, nuh-uh. And I was like, yeah, I'm dead Siri right now.
Dead Siri.
And then he like chased me around trying to make me pee. Took my milk duds.
Took your phone.
Took my phone.
Told you I'd punch you in the pee hole.
Told me he was going to karate chop me in the pee hole.
Until you peed.
And then, so I went in the bathroom, and I was like,
To fix your hair.
To fix my hair.
Closed the door, locked her in there, said, I'm not letting you out until you pee.
And so I took the cup on the sink and filled it with water.
And
Real discreet-like.
Yeah.
And started pouring it in, but it sounded like a man pee.
That's not your real pee.
And he was like, you're not peeing. I was like, I'm so peeing right now.
And that was water in a cup.
And he was like, oh yeah, he said, that's so water in a cup. And I was like, ah, damn.
So yeah.
And then I really did pee, and I was like, this is the cup again. And he was like, I don't know. And kept peeking opened the door like this much.
I don't want to see her when she.
And then I was like, I'm really peeing. And he was like, I'm not letting you out. And I said, I really just peed. And then he was like, are you decent? And I was like, my Pikachu is not hanging out. You can open the door. So he opened the door, and I was sitting there, you know, because I was peeing, like
for real.
For real. And then he was like, well, that doesn't mean you peed. And I was like, I freaking peed. And he's like, okay, well, put your underwear on and don't flush.
I'll make sure
I want to check. So I peed and I got up, and he's still holding the door shut. And I was like, why are you holding the door? And he's like, that wasn't 5 days worth of pee. Get your ass back in there. And I was like, I'm done. And that's pretty much it.
She still got some pee in there, I'm sure.
I don't have any more pee.
Sucked up there in your bladder. It's probably like about to burst open. Still.
Okay, well, yeah, we're done. That's pretty much it. The story of I didn't pee. Bye.